Okay, so I am not sure if this is going live. It says it is. So I'm just going to take a look and see if I actually have some live streaming happening. And I might. I'm not sure. So anyway, I'm trying to use some very new software that is new to me. And I'm really absolutely not sure if it's working. So if you're seeing this, I think you can comment. And I have no idea what is going. My key interval frame needs to be checked. This is like a big experiment that I have time to do on somehow on it says please set bitrate value and then relog on. So bitrate value has to be checked. So I have no idea how to do this. Anyway, I'm going to think that it's probably not working as well as I'd like it to work, but it's probably working just a little bit. Hi, Yolanda. So somebody sees me. Now, here's the big question. What is it that we need for this week to know? And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull 3 cards. And I'm actually thinking that there might be a bitrate value here that I can fix, but I have no idea where the settings are. I should say it's like settings, bitrate value. What is bitrate value? So I don't know how to set that, but there's probably like a thing that says bitrate in here. So anyway, I'm going to pull 3 cards and just I'm gonna check and see what the week's message is for the week. And I'm doing this with a really old tarot deck. So it's a Insight Institute tarot deck. And these cards are really old. I don't know if you can tell, but they're super thick and they've been around longer than me. And I've been around a while now. I hate to admit that. So I'm going to shuffle 3 cards. And I'm going to go ahead and get the week's message. So let's see, what are the week's message? First one is I don't know if you can see this. It is the 4 of, and I'm really muted. Absolutely. Oh, no, it's mute. Oh, good. If I mute in here, then I don't hear myself. That's good. So this is the 6 rather of cups, and it's upside down. So then I pull the second card, and that is the current one, which is the 7 of Wands. And it's also upside down. And then I'm going to pull the third one. Okay, so I have some like interesting karma for the week here. But remember, I didn't ask for me. So it's kind of interesting. If I'm just looking at general for the week, and I look at the 6 of Cups in reverse, then the 6 of Cups, it's kind of like it should be a benefit relating to love, and this might be a little out of sync here, so I may have to edit this. Let's see, Restream details, update all. I have no idea. It wants to update. Anyway, so if you can still see this, which you may be able to see it, the 6 of Cups would be like a benefit when it would be relating to love. And this week, this last little bit, maybe like we're coming out of Mercury retrograde, and so I would imagine that it's not necessarily as good as it might normally be for people who are trying to do things when it comes to love. But if we're looking at a general picture, I'd say that there's been some interesting, sad things that have happened in the last week. There's been shootings. So there's a lot of stuff happening that would would kind of hurt your heart, um, and that kind of makes sense. And then we have the Seven of Wands, and the Seven in my deck usually indicates change. And so the Seven of Wands, um, Wands is something that kind of in my deck, and remember, you may have learned tarot from multiple sources, but mine is a different deck, and so there are different meanings than what you might be used to. Um, if you're Wands can be in my deck, the teaching, kind of the science card. So there hasn't been a lot of change in what we're learning this week. We kind of know what's happening, and I could see that on the political front. Like we know there's a lot of stuff going on, and then you get the King of Hearts in reverse. I don't know why, but I kind of feel like that might be, he's kind of a wise older guy, and King of Hearts, King of Cups, Hearts and Cups, same, interchangeable. Um, he's kind of like a wise older kind guy, and I kind of feel like it's not Biden's week. So what would I say is going to happen? I am going to say that the very I'm going to say it might be that Biden is not going to get what he wants out of the whole debt ceiling thing, and also that does kind of make sense. Now, if somebody has a question that is related to something personal and they want to ask it, I will be happy to answer that. So if this doesn't sound like, I really am trying to get used to these live streaming thing that's happening, and I'm just not sure how it is working. And it says there's like a live chat things. It says my bit rate is out, so I have to figure out how to set my bit rate. So I'm going to exit and try to figure out how to do that, and then I'm going to come back on in a few minutes, and that's what I'm going to do if I can figure out how to actually stop streaming for a second. And then I'm going to go back and do the bit rate, and I have to figure out where that is. So bit rate.